Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Miss Lauren Riley, and back to my vlog. First of all, Happy New Year. I'm really excited to be filming my first vlog of 2016. I had a really good break over Christmas. You might have noticed there was no blogging or vlogging taking place. If you're a customer of the link app, you would have also noticed my out of office was on. I did do a few cheeky emails here and there. But I've largely enjoyed a really great Christmas with my family and friends and done all the things I didn't get too much time to do in 2015. And that is really the reason I'm putting this vlog together. And it's not a particularly complicated vlog, it's just going to be me telling you what happened last year, what I did right, what I did wrong, what I'm hoping to achieve this year in 2016. So, the biggest thing, I suppose, when we got to the end of 2015 was quite how I felt. If I would tell you that I couldn't string a sentence together properly, I actually wouldn't be exaggerating. I worked that hard last year, that long, without a break at all, that by the time the Christmas period came around, I was actually frazzled. And nobody probably got anywhere without any hard work, so I'm certainly not saying be lazy or anything like that, but there has to be a limit. And I think that's what I learned over this break, that next year, or this year as we're into 2016, is going to be a bit more about balance. I'm still going to need to work really hard because the link app is still a startup and we've still got a long way to go on our journey, but being a business owner can't just define me. There are things that towards the end of last year and that have obviously now spilt over into this year that I wasn't too happy about. So anybody that follows me on Instagram or maybe even Twitter will have picked up that actually I'm a really big fitness fan. Fitness is one of my passions. And when I had to take my eye off the ball, which is a terrible phrase when we're talking about sport, but when I had to let that side go because I had to put the time, or I felt I had to put the time into the business, that actually really affected me. I used to be a big advocate of physical exercise and the benefit it has on mental health as well. If I go for a run in the morning before work, I feel so much more alert, so much more on it. And by taking that time out of my day for myself and putting it into the business, I don't know if that was really the right thing to do. I don't feel as good about myself as I did when I was exercising, so I really want to address that. So I've got some big fitness news to share with you. I'm working with a company on that one and their PR, so I'll wait until we're officially able to announce something, but that'll be a journey that you guys can come on with me, I hope, as well. So that's really exciting. So that will be a big goal for me in 2016. The link app is my baby, it's always going to be my priority, so of course I've got a list of business goals from here that I could talk to you in a vlog about until next year. I won't list them all down here, but what I do want to start doing more with the blog and on the vlog is sharing a bit more about the link app and what it is that I do and how it is that what it is that I've learned actually, and how I think I can help you guys, if I can help you guys. I'm always keen to share knowledge. I think that's really valuable. Other goals, so more time for me. So towards the end of last year, even really simple things, girls, maybe even some guys might sympathise with this, little things like having time to fake tan might not be a big deal in the scheme of things. You know, there's much more important things going on in the world, but actually you need to be able to sort of keep your confidence about you. When I was just going to film this vlog, I actually had no space on my SD card, so I was going through to delete something. I caught a little video clip, an accidental clip I took of myself, and I was just God, I looked really tired. I looked awful. So it's a bit more time about me. I've invested in some products to spend some more me time, and I'm definitely going to work some time out through the day for that. And I guess it's just going to be, I'm going to be nicer to me as well. I posted something on Instagram this evening, and that was it was just I saw it and I thought it was really funny, and it was one of those quotes, and it said sorry I can't go into work tomorrow, I fractured my motivation, which is funny and I laughed about that, but the reason that I shared it was because actually I was being honest, that over this course of this little break some of my motivation has potentially been fractured as well. Like I said, definitely want to put more balance in there. I'm still really committed to my business and working really hard, but definitely put more balance in there. And I wanted to share that, and the little writing underneath it is probably more valuable than the actual picture itself, because I follow people on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, who I find motivational. And if you only ever see the good side of something, then you probably beat yourself up a lot. So if I only follow people who are always motivated, always 110% on what they're doing, when you actually take a step back and look at, I'm struggling for the right words here, but basically nobody's perfect. Nobody is always 100% motivated all of the time. And I wanted to share that, and indeed this, to say that, yeah, we all have those days where we think, oh God, not tomorrow, or I can definitely stay in bed for another day. But keep going. There's about 1,000,001 quotes I should have written down that I haven't done about, I'll paraphrase really badly, but you can only fail when you stop trying, is basically the gist of it. So don't stop trying, you can keep going. Failure is learning and all that sort of stuff. Particularly anybody out there that watches these vlogs that's a startup business, or even aspiring to be a startup business in 2016. Tomorrow is the 4th page of a brand new book, as they say, and the book has 365, or actually it might be a leap year, so maybe less, pages in it, but just write it from scratch. We are all masters of our own destiny, and I am really excited for next year. I know this probably comes across as I've been whinging slightly, which if it does, it's definitely not the case. I'm really, really fortunate. I feel blessed in many, many ways, and much more energetic than I was at the end of last year. So world, watch out. Happy New Year to everybody watching. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really grateful for you guys, for anybody subscribing. Put a little comment in there. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions were or are. Have you kept to them yet? What you're hoping to achieve out of this year? And putting a bit more emphasis on vlogging will be one of the things I would like to do. I sincerely appreciate your patience as well, because vlogging isn't my full-time career, as you know. See, I do a lot with my business, so stick with me. I'll try and put as much quality content out there as I can, and really looking forward to another year with you guys. Happy New Year.